Not in any crazy rush. Mensah. It's nicely done. Well, the ball doesn't get back to Jordan Ayew, but Kudus dispossessed in the midfield. Good work there from Cho. Based in Texas, playing for FC Dallas, as Docamo produces some slick footwork. Nice to pick up there from De Silva. Cuts inside. Got an option over that left-hand side. They got players who are waiting in the penalty box, like Zito Luvumbu. Nicely done, very smooth. The fans enjoying that. Oh, teasing down towards the byline. Still going. Tries to get his shot in. Well, blocked by the last defender there. He came back. Simpson did a brilliant job. But how about that from Milson? He really is a wily player, fully capable of weaving and snaking between defenders. Look at this. Where's he going to go? Oh no, I'm going to go down towards the byline, try and take out two players, still with that right foot, the outside of the right foot. Tries to wallop a shot towards that man, Manaf. Doesn't get that far. Simpson comes to the rescue. Corner into the penalty box, punched away. There's a chance for a header show. And forced to go all the way back as we enter the final 10 minutes of this first half here at the Estadio 11th of November Stadium in Luanda. Ghana in the lead, a goal, a wonder goal, fabulous goal, a Jordan Ayew special. Free kick from 28 meters out. It was sensational, is Freddie. Gets the ball back to Show, over to the left-hand side. That's wonderfully done. Tries to get the ball back across. There's a good chance as well. There's the header. Oh, that should have been in the back of the net again. And Bala was the man trying to redeem himself after that penalty. But it was stopped by Manaf. He was given a lot of space. He's got to get closer to him, Simpson. But he was dragged and drawn down towards the byline. The marking back in defence needs to be a little bit more serious. And I think that you can, one player who I got my eyes on was Kakari Suleimane. Should have been moving. He was just literally looking around left, right and centre, whereas he should have been marking. You can see the reaction there coming from Mensah. Abdulmanaf Nuruddin was got his first call up to the Black Stars in September 2021 against Ethiopia, South Africa, but he remained on the bench, in fact, and it was the 3-0 friendly loss against Algeria in January 2022 when he finally got himself in the starting 11. Lofted forward there by Kingsley. They will get possession, a throw-in over on that far side. It's a decent ball, but it's just sneaked over the line. The linesman's flag just going up. Kingsley Schindler getting his first, his second cap. No, it's his first cap, sorry, it's his first cap tonight as well for Ghana, of course, the Hamburg-born player. Soto Ado, of course, knows him very well. Plays in Turkey for Samsun Sport. Lofted high. Need to keep the ball away from, there's that Nurio Fortuna. Picked up by Freddie. Roaming around in the midfield, it's over to the right-hand side and picked up by De Silva. De Silva to that man Luvumbu. He's having a wonderful time there, hanging around. Mensah tries to get the ball across. Doesn't get further than the defender. Good work, Isahaku Mensah, just coming down and making sure that he can't get those crosses over. He's the danger man that you've got to be watching out for, but there again, you've got Milson on the other side. Super dangerous. Muito pericoloso. Here's the delivery, and he gets the ball back, but he's in an offside position. Five minutes to go. Decent header at the back coming from Gaspar. Freddie. Find Freddie on both sides of the pitch. He is such a wonderful and hard worker. There's Do Carmo, long ball upfield. Perfectly met there by Simpson. Razak Simpson putting in a good shift. Now it's been picked up here by Michael. Michael leaves it for Ayew. Very good work in the midfield by Milson, just to prevent them from picking up possession. That's going to be a free kick going against Angola. No, unfortunately, just knew that he was beaten on that occasion. Won the Belgian Cup with Charleroi back in 2021-2022, now playing for Ghent in the Jupiler League. And header, you've got to put pressure on the boys, on the defenders, of course. Peter Michael doing the right thing there. And this is a good scenario for Ghana. They go into the changing rooms with a 1-goal lead, but they've got to make sure that it's high octane when they come straight back out, because against this Angolan side, that's a poor pass, isn't it? A poor pass there coming from Gaspar. Have to hit hard and go quick, get an early goal in the start of the second half. Ghana, that would be the scenario, the ideal scenario. But it's all about being very well disciplined, being very alert, and just seeing opportunities, because you come up against the team. The Angola, they're not playing so freely and so openly as we might have thought they would have played, because of, you know, they've already qualified. They still want to try and beat a big team like Ghana, so they're playing a very serious encounter. Unlucky with the penalty, of course, as we see this man Mbala, the player who had his penalty stopped. Look at me shouting for the ball show. Square it to me, pass it to me, I want it. Ducarno at the back, working with Bastos. And over to Gaspar. The 1-2. It's lethal on this occasion. That's very finely done by Gideon Mensah. Did a brilliant job. Now an opportunity. It's picked up by Michael. Well, it goes over to the right-hand side. Mohamed Kudus. He's got the acceleration. He can beat Tokama. It's in the penalty box, but the shot is just, well, not being met, is it? And it goes towards an Angolan defender. They go fast and quick away with De Silva. He's got this man, Zito Luvumbo, back into the path of De Silva. Well, it was headed away one way or another. A little bit of non-orthodox from that man, Seydou. But you've got to clear the danger. It's as simple as that. Just look how fast and slick they play their football. Quick first-time cross, and that was going to go straight over to Milson. So you just know exactly what they're trying to do. Quick ball before any of the Ghanaian players can get back into position. Here's Freddie, gets it back to De Silva, or not, doesn't get that far. It's been picked up by Jordan Ayew, goes on a little bit of a run, trying to deal with Togano. He gets knocked off his feet, and there will be a free kick. It will be a free kick, and good work from Jordan Ayew. So it was funny to see those two players, of course. Tokama's 25, but he's a giant central defender. Jordan Ayew, 33, not as quick as he used to be, but he did just get the edge over the big centre back, and it is Docarmo who picks up, who commits the foul. There you go, a bit of shirt pulling there as well. I think they were both at it, to be honest with you. A little victory for Ghana as we approach the 45-minute mark. A couple of minutes of added time. Can't see more than that, to be honest with you. It's there somewhere. In possession. Kudus trying to get himself on the end of that. Need to get a shot in if they can. There's Mohamed Kudus working really hard. Dispossessed. Good work over on that far side. Nurio Fortuna doing the business there. There's a long ball, they've got to be careful. There's lots of players in dangerous positions. Oh, that's good work, that is, from Mensah. Just diffusing the danger that is the Angolan offence. And when the forwards move into the final third, they're physical, they're skillful, and they're unselfish as well. They'll make the pass, they'll find their teammates, and more often than not, sacrifice a shot by themselves to actually make the pass there to a player in a better position. They go again. You just want to get rid of it. Yeah, that's the right thing to do, and I think that was a smart move there by Abdel Zahaku. Minutes of added time, as you can see, as Gaspar gets the ball back to his goalkeeper. Fighting for every ball, they get it back. Kudus with a quick pass. That's nicely done indeed. Don't think that was the right option there by Beidou Michael. Well, little bit of contact in the back. And look, you can see that the Leicester City midfielder, Zahaku, stands up. It will be a yellow card. First yellow card for Ghana, following the yellow that was dished out to Show earlier on in the encounter. Yeah, you just got to be a little bit less physical, especially keep your arms down. You know, there's nothing wrong with getting behind a player, making sure that you make contact with the ball. Being physical is just, you know, something you pick up in certain leagues, especially the Premier League, but you've got to just be a little bit clean, and I think the hands went up a little bit for Zahaku, hence the reason why Zitula Vumbo, he's been super dangerous down that right side. Confirmation of the yellow card for the former Sporting player. His 24th match playing for Ghana tonight. Here's Freddie lofting it high over to the far post. An attempt on goal. No, it's just been cleared quite comfortably there by Kingsley. Kudus, referee getting in the way. They'll get possession back, but maybe he'll blow the... Oh, it's not yet the 4 minutes. But it will be one of the last phases of play we'll see in the first half. Freddie moves down towards Zitula Vumbo. Back to Gaspar. Switch of sides. The Olympiacos man. They get another chance to find an equaliser. Lofted high and diffused perfectly there. Look at that, there's a high five there between Sedu and Owusu because they dealt with Mbala in the perfect way, communicating, and that's what they're after, and that's a pretty sturdy, and it's a big statement from Ghana. The half-time scores here at the 11th of November Stadium here in Luanda. A riveting 45 minutes, and a solid performance from Ghana, and they've held out Angola, and they've managed to take the lead with the half-time scores here for match day 5. It's Angola 0, Ghana 1. What a goal we saw from Jordan Ayew, absolutely out of this world, and a thing of beauty it really was. If ever you've dreamed of scoring those stunning goals as a child, and then you get to see something like this, you really are on cloud 9, looking down and observing something just extraordinary. That was a wonder strike, that was sensational. For goal 29 for the 33-year-old, you've got to just underline that and say,
Savannah Bento, we all go paint some Savannah Bento, it's so special. Savannah Bento.
Savannah Paint from Azar Group. Since 1921, we all go paint some.
Not so bad either, but how about that? The Black Stars taking the lead 19 minutes in with a masterpiece in terms of poetry in motion. That was incredible. Jordan Ayew with that free kick. Well, let's take a look at some of the numbers here. Possession, it's been all about Angola, especially down that right side. Shots on goal, 2-1, 4 and 3. They're quite even. Ghana looking dangerous on the counter, and they win more free kicks on the edge of the penalty box. Who knows what they're capable of doing. There you go. A little bit of magic for you before we take a break and come back for the second half of this qualifying clash here in Luanda. Angola 0, Ghana 1, as we head into the second half.
We're up 3-1. Seemed like it was in a blink of an eye. One moment they were being led, and the next they're up 3. All through these set pieces. Whether it was Bensigil taking it,
There's a lot to do, and 90 minutes is a very long time. Lights from the first half, Angola, Ghana, match day 5. Africa Cup of Nations qualifying at the 19th minute. Masterstroke for Jordan Ayew, the Leicester City man, with an absolute thunderbolt over the wall into the corner. The outstretched hands of Neblu unable to thwart what was probably one of the best free kicks that you'll see in a very long time. Absolutely sensational. Look at the trajectory. Curled into the corner with absolute class and panache. Well, down the right-hand side, this man was causing all sorts of problems. Situla Vumbo brought down by Mensah, who earns the penalty. Blatant bit of contact there. And up steps Mbala. The lost man has his penalty stopped there by Abdul Manaf. Playing in only his third match for Ghana. Great stop with the right hand. Wasn't the best penalty taken by Mbala, the former Fiorentina man. Stood up, even went down to the left-hand side, but he didn't commit too much. And a great stop indeed. Underside of the right hand to keep it out. Angola. That there's a lot to do, and 90 minutes is a very long time.
day.
Well,
Fantastic,
yeah. 1-0, and
yeah,
we see the goal over and over and over. This is absolutely incredible.
Senior, that's the most important statistic.
That's right.
For the half.
Okay.
Forget all the statistics that have popped out. 60 whatever percent possession for Angola, number of corners they are ahead, shots on target they are ahead, fouls won they are ahead. Almost every statistic.
5 corner kicks.
But the most important statistic is what is important for me, and I pray and hope that it ends that way, and we go away with the 3 points, and then we deal with what we have to deal with on Monday.
Well,
but
so
yeah,
you have the statistics there, 62%
on every
in terms of
count.
possession,
They are
and they
ahead.
have 4 shots on target,
Yeah.
with shots, I should say, as against 3 by Ghana, and 2 on goal, that's on target, and 5 corner kicks.
Yeah, we haven't had a single one.
And the goalkeeper, I mean, so far, he's been brilliant. And all kudos to the manager of the side who had the courage to play him, because you would have thought that Atezil had been a regular goalkeeper, Wallacott was there, and Otuado had the courage to start Nuruddin.
Yeah, that's where coaches earn their money. I mean, it's a big call. Atizigi has been Ghana's #1, I mean, since the last AFCON, and then he has the charisma to actually start Nuruddin. And it's paid off so far in the first 45 minutes, but there's plenty to still play for in that second 45, considering how Angola have dominated the first half.
Yeah, Michael, could you speak about the fact that, of course, the most important statistic in the first half is that it's 1-0.
Yeah.
But why you cannot discount the statistics is that we have 45 more minutes to play. And if the game continues like this, I cannot see how Ghana can contain these Angolans who keep attacking and creating all the opportunities for the next 45.
I mean, the pressure has been relentless. 63% of possession or thereabouts from Angola. Ghana are struggling to hold the ball in the middle of the park. They're giving the ball away easy. They're coming at Ghana from the right-hand side. Gideon's really struggling with Nzola. You know, he's inside, outside. The crosses are coming over. But so far, Razak Simpson, for me, has stood out at the back, number 4. Strong, stalwart centre half for me. He's been the player of the game so far for Ghana. And of course the goalkeeper, you know, at the moment he's made no errors. He's looked comfortable, he's looked calm, and he's looked cool. But you know, as you say, Kwabena, you know, if the pressure is relentless, something might give.
Absolutely. Because you have 45 more minutes to play, and Angola keep creating the chances, and they keep attacking on the right side, where Gideon appears to lack support because. Isaku is always upfield, and so he's lacking that support, which puts too much pressure on him.
Yeah, and I think Sito was alluding to that off air before we came back, that the problem Gideon is having is because Isaku is not tracking back enough. He's playing a very attacking minded game, and I think the coach should insist that now that we're 1 goal up, it's extremely important. In fact, actually, it's now more important for him to be tracking back to support Gideon, because the Angolans are really using that right side. That guy there is skillful, and it wasn't a surprise that we conceded the penalty. So I think Ishaku must tone down his attacking options and rather they'll come back, support Gideon so we can still contain. And then we can play on the break with Jordan or Kudus, something like that. But Michael Bedu has been a disappointment so far for me. Elisha has also been a disappointment. And I think some changes need to be done over there.
Well, Sicho, I mean, over the years, the midfield has been the strongest point for Ghana. In today's game, the midfielders are struggling to contain the ball. Anytime they have the ball, they are easily dispossessed. Kudus has not been releasing his balls on time. And they've been reduced to just defending. And I'm just wondering, if you play like this, how on earth can you play without conceding?
Yeah, the problem again is because of the back three, which predominantly has been a back 5 in the first 45 minutes. When those 2 midfielders have got the ball, they barely have outlets, right? Because they are being outnumbered in the middle of the park, and there are no runners of them from Jordan or Kudus. So they are struggling to release the ball into areas where the team can move forward. I think that when the midfielders have got the ball in central areas, they will need support from the wing backs. They are part of midfielders when central midfielders have got the ball. But if Schindler and Isaku are not in position, then the 2 midfielders are left to do too much with plenty bodies around them. So I think it has to be the team structure, it has to be cohesion, it has to be players moving up to help.
We're back at the 11th of November Stadium here in Luanda. Angola up against Ghana. A massive showdown so far between the team that have already qualified the hosts and the team who are bidding to try and find themselves a place in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. We have a change. And see exactly what happens. Izahaku of Leicester City is the player who has who's gone off, and they are now looking to try and find solutions to try and add to that and get themselves another goal. As the referee, Mr. Gato Gato, gets the game underway. And it's Anan Ebenezer who's come on. To replace Izahaku. Fataru. There's confirmation, as you can see. Wonder what kind of tactics Pedro Gonçalves has asked his players to adjust to as they go forward. Here's Kudus. Kudus going forward into the penalty box. He goes down, and there's nothing to that. Just a little bit of thwarting from the Angolan defenders. He saw that there was a chance to accelerate and thought, well, am I going to get tugged down to the ground? Will I get nudged? Oh, look at that right hand. And you can see that Nurio Fortuna had his hand all over him, pulling him back. Got away with it. Pedro Gonçalves, unbeaten in the last 12. Well, one loss in 13. Will that be the case at the end of this second half, or will he find a response, an answer? Well, Seydou getting his arm pulled there by Jordan Ayew. Fortuna, sorry, and going on a wander out of his own half is that man Bastos, big guy as well, isn't he? Former Lazio man, played in Russia as well for Rostov. Karamo. Be happy to see that his mothership club, if you like, Nottingham Forest, are doing so well in the Premier League. Gaspar. And using the goalkeeper, Niblu. Freddy just going down. A little warning there just to not get caught up. Well, there was an opportunity there for Mbala to race onto that. It will be another throw-in. Right, throw-in for Angola, taken quickly. Don't want to mess around. Ebenezer Anan is his third match for Ghana. Another Red Star Belgrade player. Plays with Milson, of course. They're on loan at OFK Beograd at the moment. good chance, and the shot, well, it was a snapshot on the edge of the penalty box. You could see that he wasn't really concerned, Manaf, but you could see that Freddie, well, he's got a bit of zip about him. He moves marvelously in those little pockets of space, and he'll look up and he'll see the target and he'll unleash one of those fine shots once in a while. When he does, well, sometimes they do go in. Oh, little slip at the back from Simpson. Milson picks it up, has some support. If he was Nurio Fortuna, he's got him. That's good work. Good, strong defensive play from Owusu. Ghana will get the throw in. Yeah, I think it's going to be Ghana who will get the throw in. If Ghana do take 3 points, they'll move above Niger. Of course, 4-0 winners over Sudan, who are looking very well poised to qualify. Picked up Milson into the penalty box. Nicely done. Oh, he's trying to find a little bit too much space, Luvumbo, to try and get his crossover or a shot. You never know what he's going to do, which is, you know, the wonderful thing about these very talented players, just 22 years of age, enjoying his time in Italy. Gaspar getting the ball over to the right-hand side. Good defensive work there from Mensah, he read it really well. Goalkeeper comes out, deals with that. Thrown perfectly over to Docarmo. Fortuna. Show. Over to the right-hand side. There's Mbala. Looking for the ball once again. Well, that's a good, strong challenge, that is, and it's well read. Over to the left-hand side, there's an opportunity here. Needed to get there quicker, and Fortuna picks it up as his attempt to get a crossover. Blocked quite firmly there by Kingsley. And they come to the rescue, and Angola don't get what they want. And that was a wasted opportunity. It should have come over quickly to Nurio Fortuna. The get man was screaming for the pass from Milson, who just didn't release it as early as he should have, and the end result was defense back in position. Another throw in for Owusu. For Kingsley Schindler. Ball driven straight at Kudus. Couldn't control it. Goes back to Fortuna. Docarmo. Calmly into the path of Gaspar. And over to the other side. Dispossessed. Kudus picking the ball up. Need to try and use this. Nicely done. You eliminate a player by passing it backwards and forwards when you move into space. A little bit of a nudge in the back from Jordan Ayew. I wonder if Otto Addo is thinking about making a couple of substitutions. I think Jordan Ayew's done his job. He hasn't really played a part in the last 9 minutes. You've got to keep fresh legs on the pitch, but you've also got to keep the system working. And if they don't have the system that keeps on holding its structure, then it's going to be a little bit complicated for the team to function properly. Good running here from Docamo. Docamo down to Mielsen. Gets taken out of the equation. A little bit of contact, but there's no free kick. And that's steered away before Mbala can get anywhere near it. Here's Show. Freddie. Docamo out to the left. Nicely done. Very smooth. Show goes for the shot. Oh, he's just taken out Simpson in a big way. He's back up on his feet. Somehow, a long-range shot, volley high, and he's gone back down logically as Razak Simpson. That was a very firmly hit shot, wasn't it? And it took him straight out, knocked him down to the ground, took the wind out of his sails. Let's just have a look at this again. Super dangerous. Lovely move. There he is. And there's the strike there from Da Silva. And the final volley. So who's we're gonna get a change? I think we are. There we go. A few changes here. So Carnero looks like he's going to come on. And Zini. Good thing is Simpson's fine. A little bit of treatment. He'll be back in action. I don't think the changes have been made just yet, but or maybe they have. Not yet. The referee will wait. I think Mbala is going to come off, and I think that Carnero is going to come on. And there it is, Jordan Ayew, the goal-scoring hero for Ghana as it stands with 33 minutes to go. Tokarmo. A little bit of pressure. Neblu want to get rid of that. Picked up in the midfield. Freddie loves to push the ball forward, lacking accuracy, and well dealt with by Mensah. Waits for support, doesn't really have it, does now. Gets a good ball back to Gideon Mensah, who uses his goalkeeper. Don't play with fire. And now time for the substitutions. Zini, I think, will come on to replace Mbala. Well, it's Nurio Fortuna who will. And yes, that's what I thought. Mbala, Zini coming on, ever so dangerous. So Ticanero coming on for Fortuna at left back, and Zini, who of course scored the goal against Niger in the first minutes and the last outing for Angola. High ball over into the penalty box. It's just gone out of play. And there's Zola Mbala, who's gone off. And the ever dangerous Zini coming on. Plays for Levadia Kos, 22 years of age. He's got 6 goals in 22 matches played for Angola. And Beidou Michael will be replaced. Second match playing for Ghana only. 10 minutes against Sudan in that 2-0 loss. And there is the change. Emmanuel Antwi coming on, bit of more experience, of course. Oh, sorry, it's Koningsdorfer, of course, Yeboah. To apologise. Also has plenty of experience, of course. Dangerous moments, and they'll need to be vigilant here. Let's see where this is going to go from Freddie with that right foot of his. It's lofted over, there's a header, it's flicked over the goal. The fans far away who couldn't see it thought maybe that's in the back of the net with the ever-dangerous Zito Luvumbo latching onto that before anybody else could get near him. Mansford Yeboah Koningsdorfer is the Hamburger player, 23 years of age, and plays on the right wing, so direct replacement for Michael. And talking of him, here he is, gets the ball back to Ayew. He'll luckily get the throw in, just under a little bit of pressure from Tecanero. Tecanero just bundling over Jordan Ayew. It's enough for them to win a free kick. He's got that ability of just running into the right place as he watches players come towards him, and he knows that he's going to go down because he knows that there's going to be contact. Free kicks galore come his way every time because he just knows where to place himself in the challenge. And when you get free kicks and you're playing away from home, we see what the best possible effect can be. We saw that in the 19th minute. Right then, Kuros with the left foot will deliver. Front post, no, it's gone all the way over. Is anybody on the end of it? Well, the goalkeeper and the blue deals with it. Second time, a little bit of pressure on him, but the foul's been committed. You can see that that man there, Yeboah, was getting himself right in between all of the defenders. There's crashing into Neblu and into the back of the net as well. Ghana are at home to Niger in their final game, and Sudan are at home to Angola. Oh, it's not the most ideal scenario for Ghana, of course, because they would have been better off playing Sudan in their final game at home, but it is what it is. Tecanero, nicely done. Couldn't thread the ball through to the front man, Zini. Picked up once again by Bastos, and cutting in, coming out from the cold. Nicely done, Tecanero. Tecanero's delivery. Oh, it's only gone as far as Milton. Milton! Angola score! Zini comes to the rescue for Angola. And the entire stadium erupts as the Angolan fans celebrate an equaliser. Where you bring that man on and he will deliver. He can hear them and they can see what he does. Sensational. The delivery, Milson into his path. And Wanda Zini heads into the corner. Well, these are the celebrations. Let's just have a look at this again. Carneiro picking the ball up on the left-hand side. It's not cleared the first time. It's picked up by Milson, and just look at that. Milson, when he puts it on that right foot, and it's his fabulous fans here in Luanda. It's up to Ghana to hit back. They cannot qualify if it stays like this. And a super sub from Pedro Gonçalves, who's offered the Palanjas Negras an equalizer in the 64th minute. Goal kick. Otto Addo knows that now they've got work to do. And this will just fuel excitement, furore, and confidence for Angola. They know how to feed off these situations. Great running this time from Kudus. He'll try and weave between players. Oh, he's done really well. No free kick. As he's brought down, he falls to the ground under pressure from three Angolan players. Midway through the second half now, and Freddie picks the ball up. Zini. Freddie looking more confident in possession. Less stress now, you can just feel it. Here's Freddie. Ghana really got to work together. They can't be deflated. They can't drop their heads. This is still a great opportunity. Picked up. Here's Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew surely offside. Well, Yeboah, the flag stays down. And Yeboah had a wonderful opportunity there. Jordan Ayew released the ball to the right-hand side. It was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Couldn't finish it off. You have to take every single opportunity that comes your way. Carneiro. Teconero is down to the left-hand side. Milson looking to try and run off him. Still in possession. Decides to pass the ball back to Freddie. To Carneiro. Yeah, a little bit of a shirt pull there. And that's the reason why the referee reacted. Silliman is just getting in his way. He saw that Freddie was sneaking past. Not much you can do about it. Now they got a free kick down the left-hand side. Freddie will look to take this, I imagine. There you go, Freddie. Freddie puts it on his right foot. Couldn't wrap that foot around the ball. And that's a very nice gesture indeed. A little bit of cramp. Seydou trying to come to the rescue. That does hurt. And the muscles tighten. That's good. The Ren defender. Probably been there a few times himself as well. There's the goal. That was the Zini effect. The Zini is a genie. Pedro Gonçalves. Fine piece of tactical decision-making from the Portuguese coach, who was once a scout for Sporting Lisbon. Picks up Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew, oh, he gets just smashed down to the ground. Can't do anything about that. The referee says play on. He's still got the ball on the right-hand side. Oh, he just gets knocked off his feet and there's no foul awarded. And he's in a little bit of pain. You can see that Addo, the interim coach, well, the coach for Ghana, is not that happy. Picked up by Zini. Zini's flying down the left side. Cuts it on his right foot. Has his shot blocked. And they've given the ball away once again. Another challenge, another player down. Nicely done. Kudus is moving. Kudus gets the ball. Ayew's back up on his feet, gets up gingerly to Carneiro. Gets a shot in, it's a low one, but it's away from the target. And Nevelu watches it fly a few meters past the right post. 18 minutes to go as they go in search of the winner to keep their qualification hopes alive. Did well, had a runner just behind him as well. And we have a change. Zito Lavumbo comes off. And Freddie comes off as well. I think Benny's coming on as well. There he is. Antonio Simao Mwanza is the player called Benny. And Randy Nteka is the other player coming on. Freddie and Lavumbo going out. Two of the key players in this squad tonight. Doing well. I'll watch out Nielsen. Nielsen's super dangerous. Can't keep the ball in play on that occasion. Did really well. Seydou getting in his path, making life a little bit complicated for him. Randy Nteka, the Rayo Vallecano. It's his 7th match playing for Angola. actually born in France, in Paris. Have to find an answer, have to get themselves a winning goal. If they want to try and qualify. Good move forward is you once again. They're back in numbers, Angola. Kudus is in the penalty box. Surging run down the left-hand side. Wonderful challenge from Gaspar. Jordan Ayew looks tired. Been hit. Here's the delivery. It's going to be Gaspar. And finally cleared quite comfortably. 2 goals scored either side of the break. Ayew. And then, of course, Zini header. Minutes to go here in Luanda. Ghana need an answer. They're already qualified. Is Benny on a little bit of a move? Does well. Goalkeeper's coming out. That's a nice pass, very calmly done there by Manaf. And despite the fact that he's playing just his 3rd match for Angola, he looks very, well, grounded and mature. Here's Jordan Ayew. Nice pass, nicely done. An opportunity. It's squared. Here's Kudus. Kudus gets his shot. It's gone high. He puts himself in that great position. He's got that ability of just juggling the ball in close proximity. Despite the fact that there are players there, you don't know whether to commit or not. And finally, Do Carmo gets in his way. And he unleashes a shot that goes very high and away from the place where you'd like it to sit in the corner. Back of the net, not happening on that occasion. Smooth play at the back from Simpson. To lock down that midfield, Ghana, otherwise they just open and allow things to move forward, pick up the ball in Angola and do what they want to do. Have to stop that immediately. And it's only by the battle of the midfield is going to be important for the last 12 and 13 minutes remaining. The other group standings as it stands, Ghana will not be able to qualify. It will be Sudan, and I think less than a win will offer Sudan victory. They're all watching, of course, following their 4-0 loss against Niger. A big shock to their campaign and their quest to qualify Sudan. Playing the ball around, quite happy to do so. Show gets the ball over to the other side. Plenty of movement. Sudan missed out on the last edition of the Africa Cup of Nations. They qualified in 2021. Cameroon didn't get out of the group stages. Nielsen going down. Kingsley Schindler, the referee went for the card. And that kick will see the Samson Sport player pick up a yellow card. very late and just lashing out, of course. Second yellow after Isahaku, the Leicester City man. They go again. Nudged off the ball is Show. An opportunity where there are players galore. There's a great opportunity here. Jordan Ayew needs to use the players who are available. The ball does go out to the left-hand side. Now it's the opportunity. Oh, you just can't try and get past three players. Not even Jordan Ayew is capable of doing that. He's looking a little bit fatigued. You want fresh legs on, as I said. 10 minutes to go. Who's going to be the player who can come on and score that winning goal? You need players with the X factor, like this man here, Milson. He is a wonderful player. There's a great pass to make there, but he doesn't make it. It's a through ball, but it's not a good ball over to the other side. And that should have been an earlier pass with the big man racing through the middle. Zini was there. And they should have made that call before, a little bit earlier. Osman Bukhari coming on to replace Kingsley. I think there's a yellow card for Milson as well. I think that's what we were seeing there. Kudus. We haven't seen the magic of Kudus. It's been a little bit not on the radar tonight. Under par performance. He's the kind of player. Well, Schindler's gone off, in fact. Oh yeah, the Osman's come on. That's what we saw earlier. Osman Bukhari. Benny, his Show picks it up, good ball to Nielsen. Angola on the attack again, gets past his man beautifully, tries to get the pass back, but that's well played by Ghana, just reading it really well. Jordan Ayew trying to get in between the two defenders. Well, he got a header, but he didn't manage to latch the ball and get it to himself. On the other side of the last defender. Great opportunity! Oh, he's gone down. Was there contact? Zini gets back up onto his feet and races to try and charge for it. I thought at one point he was going to pick up a yellow card. Didn't think there was any contact there, and I think we were right in doing that. He came out, didn't he, Manaf, but he didn't commit. So fast and dangerous is that man Zini. And Angola getting lots of possession, piling on the pressure on Ghana. Ghana can't afford to concede another goal. They've got to go all out and score that winning goal to keep their chances of qualification alive. Otherwise, they won't be going to the next edition of the Africa Cup of Nations. And that'll be the first time since 2004 when they didn't qualify for Tunisia. Ten editions between the last time they didn't manage to make it. And that's not what the people of Ghana expect from the Black Stars. Here he is, Milson once again into the penalty box. It's come out to Benny. Benny's going to put it on his left foot. Still going. Gets his shot in. He needs to clear it. It's picked up by Simpson. Needs to be careful. Well, their players coming back. That's good rallying to get the possession back. And they go again. Ever so dangerous. And Teka doing the damage there. And there's the shot. And it's smashed directly. Ebenezer goes out for a throw-in. tired legs. Kudus comes off. And you've got to try and find someone who's capable of replacing him for the last 5 minutes. And is it Ernest Nuama Appiah? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Let's see. All I know is there he is, just picking up possession. Excellent running, Appiah with the acceleration, going down. Can he get a shot in? Oh, it's a great save from the goalkeeper. Still in possession, Jordan Ayew picks up the ball into the penalty box. Another good opportunity, but the defence are in position. Jordan Ayew trying to get on the end of that. And a foul is being committed as Milson goes down. This is the moment where Milson went down. And a good scoring opportunity here. Wow, just coming off the foot of Mensah and going back, and then a good attack in phase of play for Ghana. Super tight, super tense, and a nervous finale to this encounter here. Group F could end with a shock exit for Ghana unless they find a second goal. Dokama with the header. Can they score a winner that would keep their qualification hopes alive? The through ball is long, it's gone too far. And no one will be able to get on the end of that, not even Kakari. Three minutes remaining here at the Estadio 11th of November in Luanda. On the attack again, Angola down the right-hand side. There's Benny, delivery into the penalty box. Zini looks like he's trying to get hold of it, and that's going to be another corner. Referee coming to calm things down in the penalty box. And another change. Mabululu coming on. And coming on to replace Milson. He's a wonderful player, isn't he, Mabululu? Scores some great goals, celebrates in fine fashion as well. Like a panther on the ground, clawing his way. Nilsson in no rush to come off the pitch despite the calls from the referee to get a move on. Straight into position. Very fine goal scorer as well, Mabululu. There's the delivery, front post. Anybody on the end of it, you need to deal with it there as well. He nearly went for the first shot, first touch. Goal scenario didn't happen. to Canero. Ball goes back to the goalkeeper. Frantically clears the ball. Tokamo, look at that, Tokamo working his magic. And a little bit of a free kick now. They've got to move this quickly. There are opportunities here. They've got to move up into position. It's been picked up. Osman trying to get the ball back. There's a chance as they go forwards, but it's far too many Angolan defenders and midfielders back in place. Simpson down to the right-hand side. Players in offside position. 6 minutes of added time. 6 minutes for Ghana to win or bring an end to their campaign prematurely, even before their final clash against Niger. Wonderful through ball, Angola! Oh, that's surely going to be a penalty. Well, a free kick on the edge of the penalty box and the card will come out. And Zini went down. And he'll pick up a yellow card. Lucky not to get a red, being the last man. But just look at this. That's the through ball. Well, he wasn't the last defender because Seydou was just back. But that was very clumsy, wasn't it, from Manaf? And Zini flies into the air. They earn themselves a very well-positioned free kick. And that's the effect of Mabululu. You bring him on, and that's what he can do. Beautiful, sumptuous through ball into the path of the front man, Zini. Well, I think the Seydou was arguably on the cusp of being the last defender, but it was very tight between him and his goalkeeper, of course. But a yellow card it is, nothing more than that. He stopped a penalty in the first half from Mbala. Well, here we go with a chance for Angola to score a winner. Antonio Simão Mwanza is the man. Canero. Simão with a shot. Oh, it's just gone wide. It was perfectly struck as well, just wrong side of the post. That right foot of his round the back. Oh. We nearly saw a second sublimely taken free kick tonight. The dead ball specialists, a go-go. Hanging out on the same pitch. The running, he's going through. Here's a chance. Mabululu, Mabululu, Mabululu. Oh, he just gets thwarted. Great ball, perfect running. And that should have been buried, and he knows it. Good defensive play. Manaf comes to the rescue once again. Just look at this. Simão said, leave it, go. And he's off, away, on his own. Thought his first touch wasn't brilliant, had to haul the ball back into his path, but it comes back off the chest of Abdul Manaf. And the Eupen goalkeeper comes to the rescue. Now, a free kick up the other end. I think a yellow card was pulled out as well for a challenge as we were watching the replay. But this man here, Jordan Ayew. Now it's Zini who picks up the yellow card. Here's the resulting free kick. Long range shot. Oh, that was hit firmly by Mensah. And back to Seydou. They have to get this back upfield very quickly. It's up to Ghana to go looking for this free kick. It's going to be an offside position. Togamo goes down. And as we enter the last 30-odd seconds, I think that he just smashed his head into the back of Koningsdorfer. That's the reason why he's not okay. Well, we've gone past the 6-minute mark. They've got one player less on the pitch. The ball goes in. Zini tries to control the ball. Ghana, last chance, Saloon, and a last opportunity before the final whistle is blown. It's been picked up and taken forward here by Ndeka, out wide to Mabululu. Mabululu. Free kick taken quickly. They get the ball moving with Osman. Osman sends it high. That's just not the right pass, is it? And it's gone whizzing past Koningsdorfer. Angola will get the throw in. And it doesn't look too good for Otto Addo. And there's the final.